Hey, I'm Aja A, and welcome to Sunshine Haze. Don't forget to check out all the links that I have listed down in the description box, and if you like the video, please give me a little thumbs up. If you have any questions after the video is over, feel free to drop them down below. I try to respond to everyone. And if you all know people interested in astrology, numerology, tarot, or whatever I'm talking about on this channel, go on and send them this link. And don't forget to hit subscribe. And of course, thanks for tuning in and rocking with me. May this info help y'all live your best lives. Peace. Hey, y'all, welcome back. It's been kind of quiet on my channel. I'm sorry. I really did want to get those Taurus lunar cycle forecasts up for y'all, but I did not. Life comes at you fast. My bad. Here I am, though. We are doing this video for the Gemini lunar cycle. So that is beginning of June through the beginning of July, and this video is for the Aquarians. Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, and Aquarius Rising. So if you feel like what I'm saying does not resonate with you, go on and check out your Moon and or Rising sign, which I do have linked down below in the description box, okay? Typical 4-card spread here, looking at the energy coming up for you or the energies that you need to be tapping into, Aquarius. Also looking at any crossing energies or obstacles you might be facing or dealing with during this next month. Because we're dealing with your sister sign, Gemini, we're going to be looking at where you need to let life lead you during this next month as well. And then as always, ooh, was that a good stretch, girl? Was that a good stretch, mama? As always, a quick little soul message, something extra for you to take away with you from the spread, okay? So let's get started. I am laughing because I'm not surprised to see the card popping up for you and the energy that you need to tap into. Being focused during a Gemini lunar cycle. Does this surprise y'all? It does not surprise me. Aquarius, y'all, some of y'all, and again, this is a general reading, and also I do not sugarcoat shit. So if you ain't down for the real, go on and click out of this video right now, because there are some things in this spread that I feel like I need to kick some game to y'all on. Aquarius, the card that you have coming up in this position, the energy that you need to tap into, or the energy that's coming in for you, but I more so pick up on an energy that you need to tap into, because the way that I'm feeling as I'm reading these cards is I feel like somebody's mama and I want to fuss at y'all. Focus. A lot of y'all have your energy all over the place. You have your minds all over the place. You're thinking about one thing, you're thinking about this thing, you're thinking about another thing, or you're just completely consumed by whatever's popping off during this Gemini lunar cycle, and you're going with, you know, blowing wherever the wind takes you, and you're excited and having fun, but you're kind of leaving things by the wayside, things that are important, things that you need to be thinking about and taking into consideration if you want to make sure that, you know, you're good or that you're safe or whatever the case may be. This card popping up here tells me that you guys need to take a little bit of time during this, and I don't like to tell people to squash the fun, but just be a little bit more mindful while you're having fun, if that makes sense. So if you're going out, don't be reckless, basically, is what I want to say. Don't be reckless. Take a little bit of time to think before you act during this lunar cycle. I understand that this is your sister sign's lunar cycle, which means that your energy is probably very much so popping during this next month. But when that happens, when we get lit, it's like when you're drinking, you know, when you're out on the town and you're drinking and you drink a little bit too much, what happens? You start to do reckless shit. So just be mindful of the actions that you're taking and the things that you're doing, and also be careful in the way that you're thinking about situations. I feel like because of this Gemini lunar cycle energy, and it's very much so encouraging you to just be Gemini. It's like, hey, let's party, let's go. It's encouraging you to be like that, and that is okay, but just, you know, cover your ass, check all your bases, make sure, you know, pee milk. I know y'all don't know what that means. When I was a freshman in college, before we would go out, the thing was, pee milk, do you have your purse, money, ID, lip gloss, and your keys? Can you get home? Do you have money? Can somebody identify you if some shit happens to you? Are your lips going to be crusty all night? This is a necessity. You know what I'm saying? Can you get inside to your bed? Do you have everything that you need? Are you prepared for everything that you got going on, Aquarius? If not, take a step back, center yourself, refocus, and then pick up back on the fun. I'm not saying don't have fun, just, you know, be mindful and be careful during this lunar cycle. It's like badass kids. Gemini encourages Aquarius to just be wild. Y'all are a compatible energy. That's your sister sign. My stomach is growling. I'm hungry. The next card that you guys have coming up in your spread is Marasa, and this is the Lovers. This is in the crossing position. So there's a couple messages there that I want to read for that. for that card. The first one that pops up in my mind is that some of you guys may be a little bit all over the place because you just feel like nobody understands what you got going on, or you don't have the support that you feel like you need in order to do the things you want to do. So you're just kind of putting your energy wherever, being reckless, kind of being rebellious, the rebellious Aquarians that y'all are, right? This is a card of transmutation. So this is also telling me, Aquarius, that your energy being all over the place, you really do need to get a grip on it. You really do need to pay attention and focus, because there are some cycles and some things happening for you that are shifting certain courses in your life, okay? This is also a card of balance. So the energy coming up here in this being in a crossing position does tell me, as you're trying to focus, it's kind of hard for you to focus again because you might be a little off kilter. You are, I feel like a lot of y'all are just consumed by Gemini, whatever you have going on during this lunar cycle. You're just consumed. You're just having so much fun, but you're not really thinking about the consequences of reckless action. So just keep that in, reckless. By the way, the lovers, and again, this is a general reading, but this might resonate with some of y'all. Aquarius, if you are out there tossing it and you are not ready to have kids, you need to get a grip on that shit right now, because this is a pregnancy card, and this coming up in this position cross does tell me this might be either an unwanted pregnancy, an unwarranted pregnancy, or an unexpected pregnancy message, some of y'all. Chelsea, you farting, girl, and you stink. Chelsea said, hey, don't get pregnant. Chelsea said, pregnant. I fart to that. Ugh, you stink, Chelsea. And then the last message, and I told you I had a lot of messages with this card. The last message with this card, when this is in the upright position, this resonates with the energy of turning bad situations into good. Again, transmuting energy. So, Aquarius, you might be in some situations, especially shooting your little, this arrow that's supposed to be in the bow all over the place with that Gemini sister energy. You listen, Aquarius and Gemini getting together, good Lord. This tells me this might be a little bit hard for you. Whatever you feel like is not going well in your life, you might be feeling a little bit of a blockage in regards to turning that upright. Who is hacking up a lung out there? It's crazy. Get your life together out there. Be feeling a little bit of a blockage in regards to shifting certain things into a positive. But that being said, you have the focus card here. This is the card that you're supposed to be tapping into for this lunar cycle. So just, again, be mindful. Think about things before you do them and before you say them. And don't be reckless in order for you to turn this card into an upright position. You'll be able to get through the energies that you need to work through. You'll be able to come into alignment and come into balance with things. Aquarius, just don't be reckless. I don't know why that is such a pressing message, but don't be reckless during this next month. I feel like some of y'all are just walking on the edge. You're like dangling your toes off of a cliff. You're like, yeah, it feels good up here. Just be careful, okay? Have a little bungee cord tied around your waist. All right, the next card that you have coming up is in the position of where you need to let this life lead you with this Gemini energy. What's popping? What's going on? Where do you need to go? And you've got a Agua La Flambeau here. And this card is, this is a card of unexpected change. So, and this is also a card that resonates with the energy of becoming stable by learning from your experiences in which you weren't so stable, okay? But that was a quick message for somebody, but this card, especially coming up with all this shit here, Aquarius, I keep telling y'all not to be reckless, and I think I'm doing that because y'all are about to get yourselves into some shit. And I don't know that it's necessarily like bad shit, but y'all are just gonna get yourselves into some shit that you're just not necessarily prepared for. You weren't ready for. Unexpected changes, unexpected shifts. And with this fire energy behind it, it just kind of comes in and it's like, whoop. And I feel like the shift that comes in is something that you're going to have to deal with, but at the same time, you're going to be like, oh, well, I'm dealing with this now, and I completely understand why I'm dealing with this now because I was over here being reckless. So I don't know that whatever I'm trying to tell y'all to watch out for is avoidable, but I don't pick up on the sense that it's bad. I just get that air energy is wild, y'all. Y'all are air yourselves, so you know the types of wild ass stories that you have. So just, you know, Aquarius, I guess at this point I should say start preparing yourself for whatever it is you're supposed to be honing in on and focusing on. Some of y'all might be able to catch it. Some of y'all, it might just come in and you have to learn from it. I don't know. I don't get bad or heavy energy. I just feel like life is going to come at you fast with all this air energy, and it's going to be very unexpected, it's going to be a shift, and I feel like things are going to change for you. I actually am smiling, so I feel like whatever it is positive, but the way it may play out may be kind of crazy, kind of wild, whatever that may be. Okay, whatever, Aquarius. The last card that you have coming up for you in your spread is in the position of the soul message, and you've got purple, which is developmental clarity. And you've got 39 here. Let's talk about the numerology. 39 breaks down to 12, which breaks down to 3, which is the energy, the universal energy for the year. It's a 3 universal year. And that's also an energy of starting to build foundations, things coming together, really planting the seeds. And then also, as I was talking about some of y'all over here, I said something about somebody getting pregnant. That's a 3 card. So that's from the 2, that's a 1, count. There's ups and downs in this low. Y'all know the line I'm thinking of, but I can't think of it. She's counting the 3 in the hook. But this card, I don't know, Aquarius. And this card comes with the message of developmental clarity. So whatever is going on, whatever you need to focus on, I think this card is coming up here to tell you, okay, you need to focus because things are about to change, but then you also need to focus because there are some things that you need to learn in order to be able to move as smoothly as you can through whatever this Agua La Flambeau card is in regards to developmental clarity. Start preparing yourself, and you'll feel whatever that is, whatever you feel pulled to do, that's what you're supposed to be doing. But just try to take a little bit of time to think things through and think things out before you make moves if you can. And if shit happens and you didn't have the time to think things through, at least take the time to think about your next steps and the way that you make your next moves, okay? Aquarius, I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on during this next lunar cycle, but come back and tell me in July what happened, because I'm curious. That was 11:56. I don't know. I'm curious. What's poppin', Aquarius? All right, that was your reading. Oh, Mama, you just feeling so good. You just stretching. You just living your best life, huh? Ooh, yeah. All right, that's your reading, y'all. I hope that resonated with y'all. If you feel like you need a personal reading or some more insight, please feel free to book one with me. I've got my Etsy shop link down below. I do have the spring season, the vernal equinox tarot forecast up. We still got a couple of weeks left. You can go on and check those out as well. I have that link down below too. And if you're interested in learning a little bit more about the energies we'll be dealing with in regards to this Gemini lunar cycle influence as a collective, I also have a video up on that as well, which is also in the description box. Other than that, thank y'all for watching, and really come back and tell me what happened. And I will see y'all next time. Peace.